Welcome back to Mornings. We're talking with multi-Grammy Award winner k.d.lang ahead of this national tour. The album's called Watershed. And I know you produced this album. Why did you take that extra responsibility with all the albums you've done before? What did it mean to you?
Well, I've co-produced over the years for the most part, but I started writing this record, and a lot of the performances are early songwriting performances. So you write the song and then you record it, and to not forget it, essentially. And the recording, you know, it's pretty crude. It's not in a studio or anything, but there's something that happens when you first write a song and you first perform it. There's a rawness and an emotional integrity that is not captured again really the way it's captured at the very beginning. So I had these performances on tape, and I really made the choice to be producer to maintain the integrity of those songs and not change them, because when you hand them over to a producer in a band, they get translated and maybe become more derivative of a genre just because it's sort of easier. Like if I reference, oh, it's like a country song, then it's much easier for people to understand where I want to take it. But as a producer, I know exactly how I want things to sound, and my music is such a culmination of different genres that it's hard to describe. So it was much easier for me to produce it.
And some of it out of your own home. How cool is that? Get up in your gym jams?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's, you know, technology. I just did it on my laptop. It's amazing what you can do.
Some of it on your laptop?
All of it on my laptop.
Wow, I am a few years behind. I didn't realize it was that easy.
It's very easy. That's why there's so much music out in the world now, because everyone can make their own records.
Any fax loop as a background here?
Any fax loops? No.
No.
No, not on this one.
Because you did do that once.
I did do that, yeah.
And I was going through all the instruments there, and I'm going, I'm sorry, what's a fax loop?
Fax loop.
I'm going, it's a new instrument, haven't heard of that. And you've gone, it's a fax loop.
Yes, it's a fax loop.
The collaboration with other artists, and one of the most beautiful, I think, for me, has been with Tony Bennett. Tell me more.
Well, he is a beautiful Renaissance man. He's extraordinarily generous. My life has been enriched so immensely by working with him, and the proximity to him and the American Songbook. You know, it's sort of become kind of easy for people to cover the American Songbook now, but to be actually led into the American Songbook by someone who helped create it is just a tremendous opportunity. And beyond all the music and the legend and who he is and everything, it's just so wonderful to be able to have a friendship with somebody who's your elder. I think it's an opportunity that a lot of people don't take, to be friends with somebody who's that much older than you, because their perspective and their wisdom and their life experiences are just invaluable. You know?
We just have to entertain our audience with a little bit of this.
Colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do?
They're really saying, I love you.
That is breathtaking. And again, we talk about the maturity and prime of a voice. And you listen to Tony Bennett at that age, it's still exquisite.
Yeah, he does, I heard that he does something like 300 dates a year. That's just extraordinary. He's like 81 now. I think he's coming up to 81. And I mean, talk about a mentor. I mean, just to be able to enjoy what you do so much that you never stop. I mean, because he wakes up in the morning, he plays tennis, he paints all day long, and then he sings at night. I mean, the guy is unstoppable. He's ran in circles around me on the road, and he's incredible.
Wow. With the perspective of your life, in recent times, you turned to Buddhism.
Well, I've actually always felt a correlation to the Buddhist philosophy.
And what is that philosophy?
Really, that you're responsible that the onus of your action in your life and the things that happen to you are your responsibility. They're not something outside of yourself. That you really have the capacity, that you yourself is God. That God, in essence, is your pure, unfiltered, innate wisdom is inside of you. And that's just, and reincarnation, of course, has always been something I believed in. So yeah,
do you think what did you discover in terms of reincarnation? Who have you been?
Oh, I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know. I'm just lucky to be born human this time. I don't know who I am. I don't know who I am right now.
So you haven't done any of those rebirth things?
No, that's not really a part of what we do, no. Just the idea that life is a continuum, that the vessel that we have now is...
But it's also not very it is not judgmental.
No, it's not judgmental at all.
One of the few religions, well, the only religion that doesn't involve judgment.
No, well, it involves judgment of yourself. Yeah, really. I mean, you really take everything and turn it on yourself. It's really just a self-assessment. Every turn, every chance you have is to really self-assess.
Now, Katie, you don't look like an LA sort of girl. How come LA? I mean, you know, Canada, the prairies, the big skies you grew up in.
Mm-hmm. Well, LA is a very, very intriguing city. I mean, obviously, the very, very surface of LA is what everyone imagines. The very sort of common understanding of what LA is, which is, you know, the celebrity-driven
Hollywood and Vine,
and yeah, the very celebrity-driven world. But LA is a very, very rich, unique city. It's very, very multicultural, and it's vast. It's such a huge city, and there's all these intriguing pockets. But what it affords you is a very private, very natural lifestyle, because you can have a nice house with trees and a big yard, and not a lot of cities give you that, because, you know, urban density is, yeah, it sort of takes...
Does it give you much time with your workload to get home and see your mum, and because she's in her 80s now?
Yeah, mum's in her mid-80s, and no, it's a little hard to get home. It takes an all-day thing, but LA's great because it is sort of in between Asia and Europe, and it's got a big airport, and it makes it easy.
Well, it's just been terrific to have you with us, and listen, thanks very much, and another beautiful contribution, and you know, the voice is more glorious than ever, and it's just more power to you, and thank you. There are the dates up there again. Any of these that you do miss, just go to our website. We've got them all posted there. Oh, and they continue there going, oh, Brizzy, you're going to love Brizzy. But any place in Australia that, of all your trips, because you work so hard, that you must see this time?
Well, I'm excited to see Hunter Valley, because we're playing there on, I think, Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday.
In the vineyards.
In the vineyards.
Fabulous.
Yeah. And I get to drink some Tempest 2, which I love.
Ah, so. Well, Tempest 2, they've been doing great concerts recently. Yeah. You will love it.
Yes, I'm excited.
Just glorious. Have a good time.
Thank you very much. It's nice to talk to you again.
K.d.